Guys, what's going on today? In this video, we're going to be installing a cold air intake on the Audi S5. This is the Injen cold air intake. You can see right here. So it's basically going to replace all of this. We're going to keep this stock intake right here. We're going to replace the box and the whole piping. And dyno proven horsepower from Injen, it says about 18 or so. So yeah, we're going to install it. Alright, so this is what's inside the box. Yeah, there's music playing, so it might be hard to hear. So there's the instructions. There's all the clamps, hoses, the screws. You can see. It says instructions right here. Oh, sorry, instructions are right here as well. And there it is. The Injen cold air intake with the cone. Now this is it. Yeah, wait, what's in here? Oh, never mind. Oh, there I tell you. That's the cover that goes on top. So like this. And it's gonna sit like this. So it's gonna keep this stock, and once we change the grill as well, and if you're changing the grill in the future, it'll have better flow. So we're gonna change that. But yeah, for now this stays stock and intake goes right here. So under pressure, this won't flex, and yeah. Take off the air box. Pretty simple. It's T25 Torx. So we're gonna unscrew the screws. Alright, so we got all the screws off. One there, one back there, and then two right here, the three right here, and it comes up. And you can take off the tab too if you like, but yeah, it just takes the cover off. Yeah, we're gonna take all this off as well. So yeah, just gonna push that. Yeah, there you go. So there, the hoses come off. Yeah, it's got on both the, you gotta unscrew it right here. You can see that, there's the clamp. So, is there 8 or 10? But yeah, you can run a flathead as well in there. Alright, so we unscrewed it right here. Oh yeah. Alright, so there's a pipe in the back that we pulled off. It's right there, you can see. Alright, now we're gonna pull off the intake. And boom, that's it. The intake is out. That's a brand new filter we put in not that long ago, but yeah, you can see how flimsy the old pipe is compared to that new one. Like, see that girth as well. And now we're gonna put the clamps, everything on as well. And yeah, as you see in the instructions, it says right here, there's a coupler. You got connected to an 8mm hose, and that's gonna basically extend the intake tube. Alright, so we got the piece. This right here is gonna go in here. So we're gonna shove that in right now. Oh yeah, you gotta force that in there. Struggling, my guy. Okay, that's in there. Now the next step, it says, is attach the coupler extension to a factory vacuum line. So factory vacuum line is this one right here. You can see that. We're gonna attach it to that. And boom, fits nice and easy. There you go. Now that's on. Now the next step, it says install the Viber mount to the bracket provided and secure and tighten it. You can see that? Bracket right here. Yeah, which we got the bracket right here. We're gonna set that up right now. Alright, so we're gonna screw the mount into the bracket. Alright, so then it says to install this, we're gonna install it right here. See on the just below the mount, there's the AC line. We're gonna screw this and plug it right there. Okay, so right here you see that's the AC. Yeah, that's the AC line right there. And basically we're gonna. All right, so yeah, it says look at the strut tower. There's an M6 threaded insert holding AC line, and then it says we're gonna attach it to that. Okay. And make sure you're not tightening it, as you have to move the bracket around to see where the intake fits. So we're gonna take it off right now. Alright, so we're just taking off the 10mm right now. There you go, make sure you don't lose that. And now we're gonna install the bracket. So it's gonna sit like this. You can see, you just plug it in. put it on top, and I put the screw in. But we're not gonna tighten it all the way, because you have to adjust this left and right, and then we're gonna screw it down later. All right, so we're gonna install the intake tube on this side of the intake. As you can see, this side goes onto the throttle body, but that's where you can tell by the intake hose. So we're gonna install the filter on this. Oh, you gotta put the clamp on. Right here. No, this one. Put that clamp on. And then you just shove that in there.
Shove in.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, it's in. Pretty tight, eh? There you go. Alright, so we put it in. I'm just gonna screw it down. So this is an 8 mil. Just gonna tighten it using that. So that one there is a 10 mil. The one down there for the AC line. And yeah, just tighten this up right now. Alright, so it's nice and tight. Now we're gonna plug it in. Okay, we're gonna put the coupler on the throttle body. Now if you notice that long side is gonna go towards your piping. As you can see, this is the coupler. We're gonna install the coupler. Now the longer side, this side right here, goes towards the hose. You can see it fits in like right about here. No, like right here. And then the shorter side goes on the throttle body. So we're gonna put that in right now. It's literally nice and easy. Just plug it in, and now you're just gonna screw the 8mm on the clamp down, and it's tight. All right, so we got it on. We tightened it. Actually, no, we gotta tighten it again. Okay, now we tightened it. It was a bit loose earlier. All right, so now we're gonna adjust the hose, and we're gonna plug in the intake vacuum line. All right, so we're putting it in. You can see you gotta put the intake hose. It's kind of hard to see. Right there, it's going in. See, now it's in. See, that's why they give you an extension, because they know you gotta extend it out. So now we just gotta shove it in the coupler, and then we're gonna tighten it down. Oh yeah, and you gotta watch out for the right here, the mount. All right, actually we couldn't get the hose in right, so we took it off. We're gonna plug the hose on, and then we're gonna put it in right after. So you can see it's a bit, it's really hard to get on. A bit stiff there. Okay, so once that's on nice and good, we're gonna just plug it back in the old hose. Alright, so we got it plugged in. Now we're just gonna shove it in the old hose again. Okay, so we got it in inside the coupler, and we got the hose in. Now see the mount, you gotta adjust it accordingly to where the mount sits. There you go. Once that's in there, just gonna adjust it around. See, that's gonna sit at the bottom like that, and that's it. You push it down. You see how it says engine nice and easy. Now we're just gonna tighten the clamp. Once the clamp's tight in, we're gonna screw this in, and that's it. Put this on. This strip has to go on. So this is the rubber trim. So we put this on. So we tighten most of it down. Now we're just gonna put it on like this. Just gotta adjust it, and then put the screws that are provided with it, and it screws right in. And that's it. The Injen cold air intake is installed then. Right, screw that in.
Is there any way other than that band we gotta push in?
This guy doing that. That's okay. As long as it's tight in there. There you go. That should be good. This is gonna sit the way it is. We can't do anything about this stuff. Now we just gotta secure the 10 mil back here down. So this is all nice and tight. The 10 mil gets tightened, and that's it. The intake is done according to this. Install the engine cover, then screw the boxes or the screws, and yeah, that's roughly it. And yeah, we're gonna start it up. All right, so we're securing the last one in. There you go. Now it's nice and tight, and then we gotta secure the 8 mil at the back there. We gotta make sure that's not fully tightened, and then yeah, this side do not tight too much. Oh, sorry, it's a 10 mil as well, and that's it. Both are nice and secure. This is going to be the way it is. I guess that's the way they designed it. But yeah, I use the stock air box or the air intake from here. And once you change the grill, probably have better airflow. You can see right here. And that grill will probably get rid of all that extra surface in the back. So yeah, let's start it up and check it out. That was it. So yeah, we installed the Injen cold air intake on the Audi S5. This is the B8.5. So this is the 2013 to 17. And yeah, start it up. Alright, so that's the startup. Now we're gonna let it warm up and then we're gonna do a bit of revs and let's see how it sounds. So now we're gonna rev it. Jeez. That whine sounds amazing. We can't do anything about this, so now we're gonna rev it. Jeez. That whine sounds amazing. We can't do anything about this unless put underneath, but that's okay. That sounds pretty good. Jeez. Oh man. That sounded pretty good. And then come back. Let's hear this thing. Man, that sounds amazing. Jeez. Next thing we're gonna do is install a pulley and get a tune and an exhaust. So that's gonna be insane on this car. Alright, so that was us installing the cold air intake on the Audi S5. This is the B8.5, the V6 Supercharged. So sounds pretty nice, looks pretty good. It says there's a dyno proven horsepower, so yeah, we're gonna see how it performs in the future. Anyways, we're gonna install the grill next. We're putting an RS5 grill on the front, or it's like a RS5 honeycomb type grill. And yeah, we're gonna go for some drive later and check how the sound is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and watch our future videos.